Hello? Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? Can you hear my voice? Just let me know if you can hear my voice. Just let me know in the chat right now. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, guys. Hello. Aloha. Aloha. Okay, cool. You can hear me. I'm good, thank you. How are you guys doing? How are you guys starting up your weekends? How's it going? Thank you, Shady Drosky, for $10. Yippee! That's cool. I think I can buy Christmas cake with that. I love Christmas cakes. I love it. I love Christmas cakes a lot. I mean, I love cakes. I love all cakes. Sorry, I forgot to switch it to my face cam. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. I'm here with my sock mic today. My heavy ass sock mic that I can't. It's really heavy if I try to do it like this. But hello, guys. Hello. Can you see me now? Did I go to school in Incheon? No, I did not. But I have been to Incheon before to go to its airport. That's where we have our international airport in Korea. Yes, background. As you can see, oh wait, that's the other way. It's my little Christmas backdrop. That's really just me flexing my mom's quilt skills. I'm so proud of her. I'm like, it's just like I'm so bad with everything that requires handcraft skills. So like for me to see my mother be such a talented hand craftsman, I'm just like in awe. I'm in awe. Yeah, my nickname around the house is Poop Hands. You guys are looking at Poop Hands right now. It's literally poop. It really turns everything that I try to finesse and make and craft into poop. Literal poop. It's really bad. I'm really bad with making stuff. How often do I go to Korea? I'm in Korea I'm in Korea right now. I'm living in Korea. It seems to take people by surprise that I live in Korea. I think it's probably because of my American accent. And to be honest with you guys, I don't know where I picked this accent up from. It's probably because I learned English since I was a little kid when, just around the time I started learning Korean. So, and I learned my English from an American teacher. So I think, having that early exposure as a kid just kind of naturally shaped my tongue in an American kind of accent, if that makes sense. I do not have a TV. Well, I do technically have a TV in my room. I have a second monitor. I've got a second monitor. So I'm looking at my second monitor. I'm looking at my TV in my room right now, but I never really watch anything with it. Do I think in Korean or English? Oh man, that's a question that apparently bilinguals get asked a lot, isn't it? But the thing is, I never really consciously thought about it. I don't know if I think in English. I think in pictures. If you take that as an answer, I think yeah, I definitely think in pictures. Or like yeah, but like odd words here and there. In that sense, I do think like in both languages, it just mixes around. But mostly pictures, just like I imagine things. I've never had braces. No. And yes, I have been to America. I lived in the States for a few years. I had a blast there. I really loved it there, you know? And I lived in Boston for a few years, and I'd love to go back someday. I'd love to, you know, it's kind of reminisce back to the old days and visit good old Boston. Boston. How's everybody doing, guys? Welcome to the letter writing session today. I'll be writing a little, you know, pep talk to my future self, and you know, just wishing future me a good luck. If you guys have not, you can also write a letter to yourself, to your future self as well, by going to this link in the description. You can write your own little letter to yourself and send it to the future you in 3 minutes. I mean, oh my gosh, what's that word? 3 years. 3 years, or 5 years, or 10 years. I actually don't know if you can send yourself an email in 3 minutes, but I think you can do that in like on a Gmail or something. I don't know, but yeah. How is there only 110 people watching? I think that's enough for me. I mean, it'd be great if I could have more people, you know, in the chats, but you guys watching here is enough for me, you know? I'll still be having a blast if there were like 5 of you guys. But yeah, it's great, yeah, you know, doesn't matter. But thanks for those of you who are here now, for coming. Cool, you've already written a letter. When are you going to feature Joji? I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, fingers crossed someday, but maybe I'll mention that in the letter. You know, dear Sue, in the future, I hope you've at least met up with Joji, or at least seen him live, or at least, I don't know, I don't know. Thank you, Vinicius Ferreira. More cakes, thank you. Thank you so much. Do you BTS or any K-pop group? I think, you mean like, do I like BTS or any K-pop groups? Actually, speaking of which, I've actually been watching a lot of BTS dance videos, and I've always known that they were just excellent dancers, like just unbelievable dancers, but I've never really ever like seen them dance. I've only heard that they're amazing dancers, and I've seen some videos, and like I can tell why people stan BTS. I can tell why people are like hardcore ARMY fans. I'm like, yeah, I've been watching a lot of BTS dances actually. They're awesome. And quite frankly, Dynamite's also stuck in my head. Partially because I was watching so much. I've been watching so many BTS dance videos, but also it's such a hook song. Like, it's just stuck. Psy. Yeah, Psy. I wonder where he is. I think it's been like well over like 4 years, 3-4 years since we've had Psy release anything. Yeah, I wonder where he is now. So I have a few little announcements today, prior to going into writing letters. I'm giving away the Polaroids that I took the other day. I don't know if you've seen the little vlog video that I did, but basically I had my sister help me take some photos of me just holding random stuff in my room. Just like pianos and my YouTube plaque and my mics and my microphones, and I took a bunch of them. I think they're about 8 of them. And my initial plan was that I was going to bury this in the ground, like in a time capsule or something. But thought it would actually just be more fun to just give it away to people. I'll draw something on it before sending it away to you guys. But if you'd like to get your hands on one of them, go to the link in the description where I said I might just show it to you guys. Go to Polaroid picture giveaway, and it's a few, like, there are a few challenges. You just need to, like, I think there are different tiers. I actually don't know what the logistic is, how it works, but basically, you know, you have to, like, I don't know, say wide awake, or give me a follow on Spotify and whatnot. Just but not too much of an effort, but you know, if you guys want one of these, go to the link and yeah, see what you can get your hands on. My personal favorite is this one where I was just wearing all of my headphones. Yeah, I'll be giving all these away. Go to the link here, Polaroid picture giveaway, and yeah, if you'd like to get your hands on one of them, or 2 of them, or 3, or 4, or 8. That's the mini announcement. Another big announcement is I am making another compilation video of you guys. Like I did. Hello? 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 Sorry. Sorry, my headphones just died a little bit. Yes, I am making another compilation video of you guys, like I did with I'll Just Dance, where I basically got video submissions from you guys, just dancing to I'll Just Dance. That was for I'll Just Dance, but for Wide Awake, which is the one I'm doing for this video, is a bit more of a challenge, if you will. It's not just dancing, but I'm asking you guys to share your New Year's resolution for 2021 on TikTok. It's going to be a vertical video this time. And see what I can do. See what we can all do to make something fun together again. I made a little test video myself and uploaded it on TikTok myself this morning. And let me just before actually, I think by showing you, it just, you know, does all the explanation for what I want to be seeing from you guys, than just like trying to explain it. Okay. Eight. Okay, so I've got oh wait, this is the second one. I miss my hometown, where I was a part of a family of crazes and dreams. But then Yes, my New Year's resolution for 2021 is becoming a cat mom. And I wouldn't mind it being happening in 2022, 2023. I just want it to happen someday. But yeah, this is the little sample video. It's basically like a speed drawing. But you know, yeah, it's just speed drawing. Draw your New Year's resolution to a certain for like 10 seconds, and then just show it. As simple as that. I made another one.
I miss my hometown, where I was a part of a family of crazes and dreams. And then I close my eyes in a fire.
I want to play live shows. That's another big dream of mine that I really want to pursue. And yeah, I want to start playing live shows and, you know, be able to, of course, once this COVID thing is over, once, you know, this whole pandemic thing is over, I really want to, you know, just be able to see you guys in real life and see people in real life and be able to perform in real life and, you know, get out of here, get out of this room. Not that I don't like it here. It's just, you know, I wanna explore outside. I wanna perform. I wanna actually dance in a bigger space than this little square space in my bedroom floor. But anywho, that's my resolution for 2021, and I want to see you guys. I want to see what your resolution is for the next year or the upcoming years. So go submit your videos on TikTok with hashtag New Year's resolution, and you know this is just the video that I just sent showed to you guys here as an example. But yeah, it's just use the hashtag New Year's resolution for me to just find you guys on the platform. That'd be fun. I can't wait to see what your resolutions are. It's gonna be fun. The hashtag it was a result of a little brainstorm session that I did with my team. I had a couple of other ideas, but just got back to New Year's resolution every time, so I just went with New Year's resolution. I think we're a little sucker for puns, me and my team, so New Year's resolution it is. Hashtag New Year's resolution. Use it on TikTok alongside Wide Awake song. Yo, do it. And I'll make a compilation video of all the videos and share it on socials. Yes. So let's get to writing something. This is the page where I can write a little letter to myself. I have not ever done this before. I've never written a letter to myself, actually. Like, I guess I've written journals before, but never really like a formal letter to myself or an email even. So I don't know. It's just like it always takes me well over like at least like 40 minutes to like an hour to write a good like satisfying email, like to a level where I'm satisfied with, and like I just overthink on every single word, and I want it to like just be just meet certain standards, my personal standards. I spend a lot of time finessing my emails I send out to people. So I don't know how long this is gonna take, but I'll try to make this as like just as, you know, naturally in my tone as possible. I don't think I would use dear future me. I think I would say just... I actually don't even use dear. I usually start my emails with hi, name. I don't know. Or I never even use hello. It just sounds a bit too rigid. It's like, hello. Hello, Janet. Hello, Steve. Hello, Sue. No, just make it hi. Good evening. Actually, can you guys see this? You used to smoke. No, I never smoked before. Dearest Sue. What do you guys use to start emails? I could use some advice on starting emails because mine's super boring. Although I used to end my emails with supercalifragilistic regards Sue or something like that, something really cringy. But I'm proud of it. Tangfastic, that's it. I used to end my emails with like Tangfastic regards Sue Lee to like just, you know, spice things up. Hi, Sue. How's it going? Where are you right now? Are you well fed? Are you doing good? And are you... What? I'm asking too many... Am I asking too many questions? But I'm genuinely curious. How's it going? Or maybe this email is just like a list of questions that I can just ask myself. Like 60 questions. Where are you right now? Are you well fed? Are you doing good? And are you... No, and mean... Are you sleeping more than 4 hours a day, sir? And most importantly... No, that has to be in capital letters. Most importantly, are you a proud cat mom? Oh man, I just really want to raise a cat, guys. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm a cat worshiper, and I just want a cat so bad. I really hope that my future self is raising a cat. I really do. And I even got like a list of names that I want to potentially name my cat with. I think the name would probably depend on the color of its fur and its breed and whatnot. But on my top list are Cleo, Tom, and there was something else. But I feel like Cleo's like... Is Cleo a standard cat name? I feel like that's a cat name. And Tom, because I am a good fan of Tom and Jerry, and I've always felt sorry for Tom. I feel like he's always the victim almost. And Jerry just pulls a trick on him every single time. And it just gets Tom every single time. And I've always felt really sorry for him. I don't like Jerry. I do not like Jerry. I don't know. I feel like... Is it a she or a he even? I don't know. But I feel like Jerry's a bit of an asshole. I mean, at the end of the day, Tom and Jerry are good friends. They have a little tsundere thing going on with each other, where, you know, they appear to be hating each other, but they're actually in love. Not like in a weird love, but like, you know, they have a good friendship thing going on. But, you know, if I had to choose one, I would prefer Tom over Jerry, probably. Hey, you start with emails. You start your emails with "Hey there." Hi Sue, how's it going? Where are you? Am I proud, cat mom? That's the punchline question. And I hope your life is going good and you're healthy, and hope your life is going good and you're healthy, and hopefully making better music. Oh, well, hopefully hopefully still making music. You're healthy enough for music. I usually just like get really paranoid about grammar, but I feel like I'm just gonna keep it natural with this one. Hopefully still making music. Are you touring? Have you played live shows for people by now? If you have not, well, work your ass, girl. If you have, then that's awesome. Keep going, keep going. Let's see. I am writing this email to you on Saturday. Well, it's Saturday today in Korea. I don't know what the date is for you guys who are watching right now. I do know that it's still Friday for some of you guys if you're living in the States, like in the western areas. Saturday 19th, 2020. In my room / bedroom / studio / dining room / workplace. Yeah. My room, bedroom, studio, my in Korea. I am writing. This is all documented live on YouTube. So, well, it's gonna be permanent. There are I feel like I have a gazillion questions that I want to ask you, but I just hope you're doing good. You're doing good. Mentally stable. Mentally stable. At least fairly. And So hope you're doing good, mentally stable, and in a happy place. Is that too elusive? I don't know. I just want future me to be happy. I don't know. Maybe that might mean 5 years from now. That would mean, for me, being happy means like being able to, get out there and, get to play live shows and make more music, keep making more music. But I don't know. Maybe in 5 years, a way for me to be at my happy place is to be stuck in a mountain or something. I don't know, be living inside the middle of nowhere or in the mountains somewhere. I don't know. But for now, I just hope that my future me is happy. Hope all is good. Well, best of the best. No, I'm gonna end with Tangfastic. Regards, Sue Lee, 2020. Hi Sue, how's it going? Where are you right now? Are you well fed? Are you doing good? Are you sleeping more than 4 hours a day, sir? And most importantly, are you a proud cat mom? I hope your life is doing good, going good, and you're healthy and hopefully still making music. Are you touring? Have you played live shows for people by now? If you have not, well, work your ass, girl. If you have, then that's awesome. Keep going. I'm writing this email to you on Saturday 19th, 2020 in my room / bedroom / studio / dining room / workplace in Korea. This is all documented live on YouTube, so it's gonna be permanent. I feel like I have a gazillion questions that I want to ask you, but I hope you're just doing good. Mentally stable, at least fairly, and in a happy place. Tangfastic regards, Sue Lee, 2020. Yeah. I think I'm satisfied with this. Asked enough questions that I want to know. Yeah. And let's set it to 3 years. I know that I can choose it to like something crazy like 2070, which, man, that's 40 years from now. I frankly don't know if emails are still going to exist in 40 years. I mean, how long have emails been around in the world? I don't know. I just feel like the world is changing so quickly that I wouldn't be surprised if emails didn't exist in, 40 years. Maybe people are just like, I don't know, maybe there's a different way of people to send back and forth messages. Something different. Like, I feel like emails are getting a little outdated for the technology today. I mean, I love emails, but I don't know, maybe just people are sending, I don't know, maybe people are like, I don't know, Neuralink becomes a thing in 40 years, and so people can just literally like instantly send their thoughts and be able to like somehow draft and edit and whatnot on like a screen. Well, that's still an email, isn't it? But I don't know. I feel like 2070 is a little too much. Probably 3 years. Should we do... Maybe I'll do my birthday. 2020. It's 2020 now. About to go into 2021. Let's set that to 2023. September 18th. I've added the little Polaroid, the scan of the Polaroid that I took the other day, which is this one. I don't know, I feel like I really like this one because I think it's got all the crucial elements in my room. It's got my little Nemo, it's got, oh shit, I forgot to include my, no, I forgot to include my mic, my stock mic. I mean, it's kind of showing, parts of the one that I'm using right now is showing, but the one that I usually use, the one that I hold, is like there, behind my legs. my leg. Well, it's there. I know it's there, so. Then it's got my camera. It's got my old camera. It's got my, it's got a peak of the cable of the mic that I'm using. I feel like this will be fun to look at in 3 years, and I could be potentially living in the same place in 3 years, but I don't know, maybe I'm living in a completely different space in 3 years. It does look old already. It does. It looks like this was sent from the past me to the present self now. That's the beauty of Polaroids, isn't it? They always kind of make something look a bit outdated and a bit vintage. I love Polaroids, yeah. But yeah, I've attached this to the email, and hopefully I'll be able to look at this photo with a little kitty by my side. Oh man. I'm ready to send this to myself. Ready as frig. This is my habit before sending off emails. I'm just like I get really paranoid. I need this to be perfect. I read it over and over and over and over again. But I'll just send it. Let's just send it. Oh. I think I'll do this. I'll send. We've sent it, guys. We have sent it. How long do you think you're going to do YouTube? I honestly don't know. I mean, I've kind of almost just started. My channel's only been, I think I've created my channel a few years ago, maybe, but it's only been about a year since I actually started uploading stuff. So I don't know. And for me, like, YouTube is not really like I don't consider myself a YouTuber, because the things that I put up on YouTube is something that I would put up anywhere else if it weren't if there were better platforms to share with people. I think YouTube is a platform where I can showcase the things that I'm working on. I don't know, maybe that is the equivalent of maybe that is the definition of YouTuber, but I don't know. But I don't know. I think I want to keep doing this for now. As to how long do I think that I'm going to be doing this for, at least the YouTube thing, for as long as possible. Yeah. I'm really enjoying this now, so I want to keep going. I want to keep doing this. Am I wearing ponytails? Nah. Well, what's that thing for half ponytail? Like, can you see? Like half tail, half split ponytail. Half pony. Yes, it's half pony, guys. Half pony. I feel like, it's weird. I never did, without trying to get too dramatic about this, I probably will, but I never really thought sending this email to myself in the future would, like, result in me feeling like this, but I feel a bit like I'm ready for a fresh start. I'm ready for 2021. I'm ready for the New Year's. I'm also ready for myself to go get some Christmas holidays, of course, that too, before 2020 is over. But I feel like I'm almost like, having taken all these Polaroids the last few weeks, I showed you guys finally the room and, commemorated the space that I'm working in right now or in for the past year. And I've kind of declared my dreams. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of almost been like a way for me to package all my thoughts and all my dreams and aspirations for the last few weeks, ever since releasing Wide Awake. And I feel like, you know, I feel like I'm slowly getting ready for like New Year's, and having sent this email now, I feel like I'm really like getting into it. I'm ready to get a new start. What people do in Korea when they're like, especially after they've broken up with somebody, this is like a little like a little traditional thing, a tradition for people to do amongst couples who've just broken up, especially amongst females, is to just kind of indicate a fresh start. They get a haircut. So I might get a haircut today or over the weekends. I've been meaning to get one, so I probably will pretty soon. It's it's a bit, I don't know, I feel weird. I feel weird, and I always don't like it, how like New Year's countdown, they always do like 3, 2, 1. It's like 2021. I always never felt like being in that like, oh, it's a new year thing. But sending this email like kind of felt like that. It's like a New Year's in advance, I guess. 2 weeks in advance. Very, very early. Yeah. It's weird. This is weird, like thinking about myself in the future in 3 years, where I would be. I'm a little anxious. I'm a little anxious if like, what if I don't, what if I haven't achieved anything? What if I don't have a cat? What if I, like, on a lighter note, what if I don't have a cat? But also, what if I'm no longer making music? I don't know. What if I'm no longer able to make music? It's a little bit, it's a bit unsettling, but not in like not in a negative sense, but because, you never know what's going to happen. I never knew that I'll be doing this right now, live streaming with everybody in the chats. I never thought I would be making music like this full time. And all this happened within a year. So who's to say this can continue growing, like just soaring, but also who's to say that this wouldn't last? It's a nobody knows, nobody can guarantee. So I'm a little bit uneasy, I'm a little anxious, but that's not to say that I'm not going to keep trying, I'm not going to keep grinding. So yes, I'm a little bit anxious, I'm a little worried, but I want to move on and keep on grinding and keep on making the best music that I can, making the best videos that I can, keep talking with you guys, keep talking to you guys through live streams and comments everywhere the best I can. Hopefully soon be able to also see you guys and perform for you guys, and actually be able to give you guys a real hug. I'm tired of sending everybody just virtual air hugs. I think I'm ready for a real hug now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna end the stream and cry. I get a little like emotional quite easily, Maybe that's just the artist in me, but yeah, I get a little like ups and downs quite easily. So yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna stay around for maybe a few more minutes. Um, I was gonna make this stream a bit shorter than the usual ones, but I kind of, I just kind of want to feel like talking with you guys a little bit longer today. You should get one of those cat cage playpen. What's that? I feel like, yes, it really does give me hope that getting a cat is like a voluntary choice. Um, I mean, except for like, the minimal costs of raising a cat. If I really do make up my mind and feel ready, I know that I can get a cat anytime. Like even now in this room, I know that I can get a cat if I really set my mind on it. It's just, yeah, I think I can. It's like it's not an impossible dream. So that gives me hope. It really gives me hope that like I can get a cat like today if I wanted to. That actually just made me really happy. I'm back up, guys. I'm back up. um, I can get a cat today. I can literally get a cat too. I can just like go and adopt a cat today. Um, it's just, yeah, I don't, yeah. I don't think I'm starting to think that it's not impossible for me to be a cat mom, at least, in 3 years. And it could be tomorrow, it could be next week. Um, I just don't think I would wanna raise a cat in this kind of environment where, it's not an ideal place. Maybe I just have too much of a high standard for the ideal cat environment for my little future kitty as a cat mom. Like it's a mom thing maybe that I want the best for my child. But, you know, I can get a cat. I can. Thank you, Miss Dax, for the future cat toy fund. Oh my god. My future cat says thank you too, I'm sure. Either Cleo or Tom says thank you. You prefer the name Death Gizmotron Evil Human and Annihilator 1999 9099. How do you that's like NDGEHA 9999. Maybe that'll be the last name of the cat. So it's Cleo, Death, Gizmoton, Evil Human, Annihilator, 9,999. You got a cat a couple days ago. That's awesome. Yes, I have heard that, like, for obvious reasons, of course, that you need to be really careful what you feed to your cats. Like, not just cats, but, like, your animals in general. Like, it's, obviously you're not supposed to feed chocolate to dogs. I don't know if cats have that. I still do need to do my studies, my cat mom studies. But I'm sure cats have their kind of forbidden foods that they're never supposed to supposed to eat. But I have heard something like cats aren't supposed to eat human food. They're not supposed to eat rice or like processed meat, like sausages that we humans eat. And probably just keep it to cat foods. Like there's a reason why they make cat foods. So just feed cats cat food. Don't feed them anything else. Don't feed them anything weird. I have come across. I don't even know the name of the channel, but I came across a channel where somebody was feeding its cat like rice and like raw eggs and like I don't know if cats are supposed to eat raw fish either, and like sausages and bacon and all that stuff that humans eat. And I mean, I don't know the scientific truth to this, but people were saying in the comments that the cat isn't supposed to be eating that, and it's really bad for it. And it's like it's animal cruelty. So just feed cats cat food. Just feed it what it's supposed to be eaten and designed, you know, for cats. That's probably the safest bet, right? Your cat loves salmon. Salmon. It's like one of those things I really always found a bit weird. That salmon's not pronounced salmon, but salmon. It's probably something that I've always felt, just as a Korean, as a non-native English speaker, that salmon's not pronounced salmon. Just bizarre. I just found it a bit bizarre. So I still just nonetheless say salmon anyways, and I just get weird stares whenever I say salmon instead of salmon. See, it's a habit. I pronounce it salmon in real life. Oh, like even you gave your cat a little milk. So like I'm assuming, oh my gosh, so assuming like real like human milk. I mean, that's probably the only milk that you can get our hands on, unless you like raise a goat or something that you you can milk uh you can milk in your farm or whatever. um and 2 tablespoons that made the cat sick. Just yeah. Yes. Also, like Colin says, it's Ewan McGregor, not Ewan McGregor, as Koreans pronounce it. That it's. I've always thought Ewan McGregor was pronounced Ewan McGregor. It's. Wait, hold on. Let me just. I mean, actually, having it like seeing it spelled out now, it's U1, obviously because it's spelled U1, but also it could be E1 McGregor. I'm sure Ewan McGregor himself would prefer his name to be pronounced the right way, the right Western way, which is Ewan McGregor. I don't know if he actually knows that his name is pronounced Ewan in Korea. I don't know if it's the same with Japanese or Chinese. Names do get changed a bit when it's turned into Chinese sound. I know that my name is pronounced Shura or something like that, like Shua. Like it's got X in it, which is strange. Which is it's weird, but that's the fascinating thing about language, I guess. Obi-Wan McGregor. Do I have videos speaking Korean? I think I've spoken. I think I've spoken. I think I spoke Korean for Korea. I think I spoke Korean for the first time actually on my channel the other day when I uploaded the video of the Polaroid picture. And the video title is Polaroid 2020 annual photo day, I think. And I speak Korean for like a split second, just talking about stuff with my sister. And I talk with my family in Korean because none of my family speaks English. I don't know why I'm the only one who speaks English in my family. Actually, I don't know. Korean song When. I've already released a song in Korean that's called Shining. That's entirely in Korean. That was actually the first song that I've ever written and made in Korean. And I can speak Korean. 지금부터 한국말을 하기 시작하겠습니다. 지금 저는 한국말을 하고 있습니다. It always feels really weird just switching languages. Like I always cringe a little bit when I have to switch languages back and forth. 저는 지금 한국말 하고 있습니다. 이렇게 한국말을 하고 있으면 기분이 정말 이상해집니다. 항상 영어만 하다가 갑자기 한국말을 하기 시작하면 정말 이상합니다. 기분이. 하지만 저는 아주 자랑스러운 한국인입니다. 저는 지금 한국에 살고 있고 자랑스러운 한국인입니다. I'm spitting fire. Do I actually sound like I'm rapping when I'm speaking Korean? 나는 지금 한국말을 하고 있는데 지금 한국말을 랩을 하고 있는데 지금 한국말처럼 하고 있는데 잉글리시가 아니지만 한국말을 한다. Oh man. I'm gonna start rapping in Korean now. Yeah, it is really weird when switching languages in like mid-sentence. People do that sometimes. Not to say that it's like bad, either bad or good, but it just sounds a bit weird, like how I would speak now English and then I would just speak like 갑자기 한국말을 한다던가, or like just mix in English words, like 한국말을 섞어서 해서 약간 English랑 한국말이랑 같이 섞어서 하면 피자를 저녁으로 먹는 거랑 같은데. Oh, it's weird. Yeah. Korean rap songs are fire. Like rap, it's hearing rap in multiple different languages is fascinating. Not just for Korean. Obviously rap music has its background in hip hop music has its background in American English, but having that be turned into appropriated into a different culture and in different languages, it's so fascinating. And how I love it that it kind of takes its own form, you know, how K-pop artists rap, and it's completely different from like the hip hop that we listen to by American rappers. And I think it's fascinating. Like if you hear BTS rapping, it's different. It may be just the language, but I think there's something to I don't know, maybe it's a soul thing. It's just like soul and culture and the language and the history all mixed in together to create something that's completely different from the hip hop that we're used to hearing in American culture. So I think that's really what's fascinating about it. I listened to a band called Arashi in Japan. They're like traditional J-pop group. They do a lot of like electronic J-pop songs, and they rap in Japanese in it as well. And it's like it's so different. It's so different from K-pop rap. It's so different from Western hip-hop rap. Yeah, I love Arashi. They're awesome. and I'm a little bit sad that Arashi is actually um, ending their kind of group careers, and they're separating. Not on bad terms or anything, but I heard that it's they're like getting into their like mid 40s, like early 50s even. I don't know. I actually don't know. But they're like they've come to a point in their careers where they're kind of ready to go their separate ways. So it was like apparently a mutual agreement. Um, but it's a bit sad when like a group that you're a fan of becomes not a group anymore. Like the same thing with One Direction. I'm a big fan of I was a big fan because they no longer exist of One Direction, and I was like heartbroken when the band split up. Uh, I have heard news that they're getting back together, might be getting back together. So have my hopes up high, but it was heartbreaking when they first announced that they were no longer going to be working as One Direction. Um, you are my summer lover. That's my favorite from One Direction. You are my summer love. You are my summer love. Hello from Korea to Brazil. It seems that there are a lot of people who are from Brazil sometimes in live streams. I see a lot of people saying coming from Brazil. So I'd love to visit Brazil someday. But sending love to Brazil. And hey, another Brazil. Another one from Brazil. Hello. Brazil is wide awake. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I'd love to visit Brazil. I've never been there. Canada, Singapore, Mexico. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing how, like, literally all of us are from all over the world. Like, I'm in Korea. You guys are in Brazil, Singapore, Mexico, Guatemala. Oh my gosh. It is amazing. It is actually amazing. And it's like, and in America, of course, and the States. Oregon and Nashville. Is it Oregon or Oregon? And Denmark. It is weird. This is weird how we're like sitting here at the same time simultaneously in different parts of the world. Like, isn't that it's crazy. It is crazy. It is actually crazy. Yeah. And it's like one of those things that you don't really think about because you're so used to it. Like, you're so used to seeing people live stream on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, or you're so used to seeing people on screens talking like talking to the screen, talking to the camera. But if you really think about it, it's bizarre. You're like, I'm sitting here, you guys are sitting here, we're all sitting here, just at different parts of the world, but at the same time. It's like, just like, I don't know, it's weird. Kind of freaks me out in an amazing way, like an amazed way. Thank you, the traveling soldier. Thank you for $3. My team, Colin and Truman, are always arguing about the valley in LA and like that another different part in the LA. I don't know the culture very well, but apparently there's a clash between the valley area and another area. Um, and it's like a two different sides, and they're like always arguing with each other which area in LA is the best. But honestly, I just want to visit LA, wherever it is, wherever that may be. Be LA, it could be the valley or the mountains or the downtown, wherever it is. I just want to visit. 번역을 사용하면 한국어로 올바른 문장을 만들 수 있으니까 I'm assuming that you have used a translator for this, which you have asked if you translate in Korean, is it a sentence that makes sense? And my answer to that is I can understand, but it is not in a way that a normal like a native Korean speaker would put a sentence phrase a sentence as. You know, it's always like Google translation. Google Translate is always a bit AI-ish, if that makes sense. I heard that states in the States are basically like separate countries because each state is so different from one another. I don't know where I heard this from, but I'm just saying this because I just saw that somebody in the chat right now is in Oregon. That Oregon recently like unbanned like everything. They legalized everything. They legalized, I think, a lot of the drugs that were forbidden in other states in the U.S. I don't know exactly what kind of things that they unbanned and legalized, but I heard that the range is pretty crazy. That's not a fart, by the way. That's my chair. I hate this. I hate my chair. I really want to, yeah. Yeah. I don't like my chair. Thank you for listening. How's Korea in legalization? I would say that we are quite strict. We first of all, we don't allow any kind of drugs whatsoever, at least legally. I'm sure they're like anywhere else in the world where drugs and weed and all that stuff is illegal. They have black markets. And I think we in Korea we have black markets too, which I frankly don't know too much about. But when it comes to weed, when it comes to pot, when it comes to all drugs, illegal, banned. But you know, we've got the standard stuff. We've got smoking. We've got smoke. We've got alcohol. But a few years ago, which I am personally was very grateful for as a non-smoker, Korea banned the act of people smoking indoors. I don't know if this is a thing in the States or anywhere else in the world, but it used to be legal, and it used to be a very common thing for people to smoke in restaurants, like family restaurants where kids were eating as well with their families, and for them to like just literally smoking everywhere, indoors, outdoors, it doesn't matter. And I think it got to a point where people were just complaining so much about it that the country banned it altogether for people to smoke indoors. As a non-smoker, I was really grateful, and I think I'm a little bit allergic to uh, tobacco smoke as well. I don't know if there's a way to actually get tested for this properly, but I get really sneezy and like I get really weirdly like runny nose, and I get really weird when I inhale a certain amount of smoke indirectly. I've never smoked a cigarette like directly, but when I inhale the smoke that's coming from somebody else smoking, I get really itchy, like weird, like get allergic reactions. It's not like my throat gets swelled up and like I need a what is it? Anal yeah, it's not like I need an EpiPen or anything like that. I don't know if you can actually be allergic to uh, tobacco smoke to a point where you need an EpiPen, but I get weird. I get weird, and so I was really grateful when they banned that from people from smoking indoors. But I have smoked. I have smoked, or at least tried to smoke uh, weed when I went to Amsterdam, because Amsterdam is they have legalized weed there, and they have like so-called coffee shops where they don't actually sell coffee, but they sell like brownies, weed brownies, and the smokes and whatever. I don't know any of the like professional like pro terms when it comes to these things. I call them. Is it like blunts? I don't know. I actually don't know. But I went there with my friends, and like everybody was just having a good time, and I did my first smoke there, and I was just like, I think it went through the wrong hole. It went through like the like it just I just choked basically. I just coughed. Um and and I just ended up coughing a lot. It didn't have a really good time. I didn't. But maybe if I ever do go back to Amsterdam, I might, I might really give it a good try. Because I think it's one of those things that I want to really know what it's all about. And I don't think that experience counts because I didn't technically get high from it or gotten any practical effects from it. I just choked. I just coughed. It just went through the wrong hole. Yeah, but I think I will be checking out soon. If you weren't here for the little announcement session that I did when in the beginning of the stream, I am doing a little submission. I'm getting a little submission from you guys on TikTok to send me a little hashtag Sue Year's resolution video using Wide Awake song. And the link to a little sample video that I made is here in the description of the live stream. And yeah, go make your videos, and just don't forget to use the hashtag for me to check out your videos. And I'll be using that for a little compilation video, a little version 2 of the music video for Wide Awake, if you will, that I'm planning to make, that will come likely towards the end of the year, or maybe even in the new year, depending on how much submissions that I get, how fast I get the submissions. But use hashtag Sue Year's resolution and use the song Wide Awake on TikTok, and I'll be checking out and sharing and be using your videos in the upcoming compilation video. And yeah, thanks guys for coming to the stream today. Thank you, Soupy Roshio. Thank you Thank you for listening to my songs and Wide Awake. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Today, like, I feel like the earlier part of the stream was, I feel like, got a little bit. There was a moment where I got a little emotional. I got a little, like, dramatic, I guess. Got into my head a little bit. And, but, I don't know. This was fun. And as always, and thanks, guys, for coming to the stream. I know I've been streaming every Friday/Saturday around this time. And I've been trying to do this every single week, and I think I'm going to continue doing this every single week. So I'll be streaming at this time every week from now on. Probably not next week. I do not know, because it's holidays, it's Christmas holidays, and I am planning to get a little bit of a downtime and a little bit of a, little slowing down, and I'm sure you guys are going to be doing the same thing. So maybe next week, not really, but every Saturday I'll be streaming at this time. Well, hour earlier from this time of me speaking. So yeah, thanks for coming, everyone, and see you soon. I've got other videos coming up this weekend, so stay tuned for that. And don't forget to make your TikToks and submissions for the upcoming compilation video, to be included in the upcoming compilation video, and link in the description. Thank you, guys. Love you. Bye. Have a nice weekend.